On Comedy Central. He's got a movie coming out, Balls to the Wall. He's also going to be in a movie with Chelsea Handler and Russell Brand. Please, a big round of applause for the very funny, my buddy, Mr. Dustin Ybarra!
Hey, what's up, man?
Roy, dude, oh my God.
How you doing, man?
You're alive. They said that you had like some cholesterol poisoning or something, so I was like, I didn't know if you were gonna make it.
You're a funny guy, man. With a guy that looks like you have a lot of room.
A guy that looks like me, what are you talking about? I'm dealing with, shouldn't you be selling Nutrisystem right now, Roy?
Maybe some, yeah, you know, maybe a little Just for Men or something
Just
like that.
for Men.
Hey, what were you doing there? I'm serious, Dustin. What were you doing there?
What was I doing here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just writing my set list, you know, I got some jokes here.
And that's how you do your set list?
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah.
I love it.
I go up here, I think of some funny things, and let's talk about old people, Roy. We're here. This is happening.
Funny guy. Man, I'm serious. When I saw you, his name was Flo. They called him Flo in the Turtles. He was the lead singer. If you put on your big horn rim glasses, buddy, you could pass as mini-me, his little twin brother. I'm not kidding you.
I've gotten the Blues Traveler guy. I've gotten John Popper before.
Have you really?
Yeah, yeah. I was a lot bigger too when I had glasses back in the day.
Well, you're still big. What do you mean big? You're still
Roy.
Man, you got to do me a favor, man. Share with me how you got to where you're at today. Because to be real honest with you, I didn't really know anything about you.
Oh, yes. I am very unfamous right now. No one knows me. I'm a big secret. How I got to where I am, I just went to New York with 50 bucks in my pocket and did a stand-up show, and I met an agent there, and he changed my life.
Seriously. I mean, it's like...
I swear, it happened like that. It was like I got on I got a buddy pass from my friend for 75 bucks. I went to New York. I didn't know anyone. A comic I used to work with, you know Jimmy Walker?
Oh yeah.
His ex-girlfriend.
Dynamite.
He hates when you say it though. You can't say it.
Really?
You gotta pay like $1,000 or something.
Dynamite!
He doesn't like Dynamite.
You talk about old. You know he's over 60 years old now.
Oh yeah, I used to go on the road with him. It's like it was cool, you know.
New York City. You guys got the smart car, man. Those things crack me up. They're tiny. I cut one off the other day. He shot a turtle shell at me, dude. I was driving, man, like, oh!
I really find it hard to believe that 50 bucks, a buddy pass, go to New York, and had you known anything about this agent prior to this performance?
I don't even know why I went up there. I just went because there was this like little stand-up show, and Bill Bellamy, he was working my home club, Addison Improv. He was over there, and he was like, hey, you need to come do this show. So I'm like, okay. I don't really have a place to stay. He's like, well, you got to figure it out, man, because you got to do it. I'm like, all right, man.
My agent called me up. He's like, I got a gig for you. I'm like, where? Like, Arizona. I'm like, where all that shit on CNN's happening? He's like, yeah, man, they're going to love you. I'm like, I'm half Mexican. He's like, bring your papers, man. Your papers. No, I look white, though, right? I look no one's going to pull me over. Is that Ozzy Osbourne's son? We're not going to fuck with it, right?
Did you over-rehearse before you went on stage, or did you just go out there and let it fly out of the seat of your pants?
I just went up there and I just knew I had to kill. I just knew I had to kill because I knew if I didn't, then I was done. You know, it would have been a complete waste of time. So I just told myself that. I'm like, you didn't fly and come up here with 50 bucks for nothing, you know? And it worked out. I can't believe it. It happened.
When you get out on stage, how prepped are you? Or do you just look in the audience and go, game on, man, I'm gonna start working some people?
Sometimes, like, if it's a good audience, like, you can feel it and you just know as soon as you get out there, I'm gonna mess with these guys. But
it feels good.
Yeah, and I like have a set list and stuff, you know, like for like just kind of a basic like format, you know, like okay, I'll do this, but I don't know what.
So if it doesn't work out there, you always have something to fall back on.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Everyone's fine. If you're a woman in here, you're getting cheated on. I'm sorry. I've known a lot of dudes. Dudes are bad people, okay? Getting cheated on, I guarantee it. It's a fact, you know? And now that I've ruined every relationship in here, moving on. Next, I'm just kidding. Yeah, right, dude? You're like, I'm trying to get laid. This guy, I like your hat, bro. Let me see your hat. Can I see that? This is very like Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't cross the beams, man!
Do you follow anybody's footsteps?
A lot of Bill Hicks, Freddie Prinze. Freddie Prinze was hilarious.
You know what?
Dude.
And I think a lot of people actually forget about him.
Yeah, that's the thing. And no, I was like looking at him, and he was so hip for back in the day. His comedy would still fly today. You know what I'm saying? Like he would go up and he would kill today. You know, if he was like still around.
Now, what about, you know, when they call you a Latino comedian? I thought it was a joke. To be honest
I know,
with you.
right? I don't like it.
First I read about you, Latino comedian. I saw your picture. I hadn't even heard you talk, and I was already laughing. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
like, you're not
I'm not
Latino,
dead serious, 'cause
Dustin.
I thought it to be somewhat kind of funny. What about like a Paul Rodriguez, a George Lopez?
Those guys, George Lopez is hilarious. I love him. Paul Rodriguez is funny. All those cats are hilarious. But me, I didn't know my dad, so I don't really have a lot of like Latino influence. So I just I don't really know what to talk about, you know? Like I didn't go to a quinceañera or anything like that, you know?
But not having a dad kind of gives you a different format and a role that some guys don't have, because you can elaborate on that, and some people can really relate
Oh yeah,
to
it's something I like to talk about.
and some will
say.
feel sorry for you.
Yeah, exactly. And here's the
Same
thing: we live
Yeah.
in like 2010. No one has a dad anymore. You know what I'm
Or
saying?
who's your
Every
daddy?
kid.
Nobody knows.
Exactly. Nobody knows who their dad is. You know, their dad's gone. You know, who knows? I mean,
I'm half Mexican, but I look white, man. Sometimes white people will start bad-mouthing Mexicans right in front of me. One time this lady was talking about how like Mexicans steal and Mexicans stab people. Mexicans do this, Mexicans do that. Finally I was like, you know what? Shut up, Mom, okay? I know Dad did some You gotta build a bridge and get over it, lady.
You were an absolute video junkie.
oh my God, yeah.
Was it because you had no one to play with?
You pretty much. Yeah, I couldn't. It was so weird because
I don't know why. I'm sorry.
No,
I didn't mean to
it
insult you, but
happens. You know,
I look at you and
you're
I
just
say,
an athlete, and I'm
yeah.
just a nerd. That's
Yeah,
how
right.
it is, Roy.
So nobody played with you at school or anything? So you thought,
nah,
hey, but I'll
dude.
just go home and play.
Exactly.
Play
And I was so lucky because my mom was poor too, you know. And luckily though, she got a Super Nintendo. She used to, you know, those Finger Hut catalogs.
No.
There's this little catalog
really?
that you would go and you buy stuff and they'd mail it to you.
Have you guys heard of Finger Hut?
You guys ever
Seriously?
heard of Finger
Everyone,
Hut?
hey, hold on.
Yeah.
Everyone's shaking their head in the room but me.
Yeah.
What's
you know,
that tell you?
That you're rich, I guess. I
No,
don't know.
that
but
means
you
I'm old.
You can afford not to buy things from magazines. So my mom would like get a Super Nintendo and you had a 30-day, you could keep it for 30 days.
Really?
And you could, on the last day, she would get her money back, you know? So every game she brought in, I had to beat within 30 days. So that's how I got so good. Like every time, because I knew, I'm like, oh, I only got 20 more days to beat Street Fighter. Ah, why can't Scorpion die, you know? I was so
That's
into
how
it.
you beat
Yeah.
the system right there.
Give yourself 30
Absolutely.
kids, chubby kids out there, give yourself 30 days.
Absolutely.
30 days. And if you can't beat that game, go kick a football or something healthy.